Welcome again to our system presentation, and in this case we're going to see the system in use by this particular student. His name is Ganges, and just in a moment we should be able to see the student panel. And there we go, we have the display of the student's name, Ganges Khan, the coordinator, and the main panel. This is where all the services now, this is where the services lie for the student. So the student can be able to view ideas, submit ideas, or upload support documents to their ideas. Now, in this case, these are the ideas which this particular student has been able to post. So they can be able to view them, for example, and then maybe comment on them. Let's say, for example, we just want to say yes, I agree. Right, so you comment, and the comment has been added successfully. So as well on as on the commenting, they can be able to also like their own ideas. And once they go back to the panel, there we go, they have incremented one like on the likes table. So mind you, this like is not only limited to this particular student, but also other users, even other members of staff can be able to like this comment, or maybe even rate it to be anonymous. So let's, for example, come to this submit idea tab, and let's say this student is thinking of putting in a new idea. So we give it a title. In this case, it's new idea, and here is where the content is entered. Yeah, I'll just give it content of sample of the text, and then they have to select the categories of what that idea should be in. So let's say this is a feedback. Let's say it's a feedback. Mind you, these are coming from the Q&A manager, as specified in our Q&A manager video. So they have to be able to first of all check this radio button here, so as to show that they have read the terms and conditions set out by the site, and they can be able to comment. There we go. It gives them the echo to say idea submission successfully sent, and an email has been sent to the recipient. So let's say, for example, they were submitting the ideas, right? And let's just put in random text there. So, and the category. So they did not agree with the terms and conditions, and they submitted. Well, we get this error, or a notification to say agree to terms and conditions first, because they cannot go ahead until they have passed this security check. So that's just to show how functional this system is on the submit idea tab. And also, more importantly, is the upload section. This is where the student will be able to choose a document, a PDF document, which will support their ideas. So they have to choose the idea that they want to support with. Let's say new idea, the one we just typed recently, and they have to browse into their file manager. I just put in any sample PDF, for example. And then we open that, and then once they upload, something's up. Sorry, let me take this up again. Let's say they take this idea in the afterlife. Now they have to put in a support document probably one of those which is of a decent size, because there's a size limit as well. Yeah, this one looks small enough, about 5 KBs. Let's open that, and there we go. Support documents successfully added. Now those documents will be able to be downloaded from the coordinators panel, which we'll see in a video coming up. So that's all for the student. And okay, one more thing. We also had a requirement in our project to say we should implement pagination. Now, just to explain it in a nutshell, pagination is a system whereby you divide content into different pages according to a loop function which we've used in this page. So once we count the content in this table, for example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now that is the limit of this page. Once it reaches 5, it means the pagination system will automatically detect that there should be no further additions into this page. Now it will tell PHP to go on to the next page, which is page 2. Now let's say, for example, we want to see exactly how this happens. Let's say I will just put in that content as pagination and any of those categories, and yes, we agree with the terms and conditions, and there we go. So that new idea has not been posted here yet. Well, it has been posted, but then because the pagination system has detected that we have 5 content rows here, so it has to move it to the next page, which is page 2. Here we go, pagination. So this system is very ideal in keeping your data in a very candid order, so that people can be able to see how well the system has been developed. We just don't want it to have a limitless scroll whereby all the content is going downwards. But pagination is the best way of presenting our information. So yeah, that's pretty much about the student panel, and we have to log out.